should I put those Twinkies? Oh. Welcome to Confectionery Traders. My name is Cosmo. I'm sorry, I was looking for something. I didn't happen to see you come in. I'll be at your assistance today. Yes, very nice to meet you. Now, were you the one that called ahead this morning? Perfect. Okay. Yes, we do appreciate a heads up if someone is coming with a large quantity of confectionaries. Usually we have to set some time aside for one of our staff members to help deal with larger amounts of sweets. And of course to help strike a deal more efficiently and effectively. Now, I assume since you called ahead that someone has explained to you how this process works? Okay, well, just as a refresher, we here at Confectionery Traders procure confectionaries of all shapes and sizes. From Twinkies to cheesecakes to oatmeal cookies or cosmic brownies. We deal in all things sweet and baked with love. Often we have customers come in with a few chocolate chip cookies or a half-eaten birthday cake, but sometimes we have larger hauls, and that requires a bit more of a process. And we often sit down with those types of customers to strike a deal that both parties will be satisfied with. Now, I guess now that we're all caught up and you understand the process, why don't you give me some information on what you have with you today? Okay. Yes. Yeah, just so we can get a better idea of what we're dealing with. I'll just look that up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's perfect. It sounds like you have quite a haul with you, and that's exactly what we like to see. So, you said you mainly have Little Debbie's, correct? Yeah, mostly. Okay. Let me just jot that down. Got it. And, could I get your full name as well as your current address so I can properly put you on file? Perfect. Thank you. Okay. And what was your last name? Gotcha. And the address? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a cousin that lives near there. Yeah, it's a very nice neighborhood. Alright. There we go. Well, now that we're all set to begin, if you'll just follow me, we can head over to our personal negotiations table and go over what you have. Yeah, right this way. Alright, so I'll probably talk a little bit softer. Now that we're in this nice private area, we can start looking at what you have brought with you today. And then I will calculate everything here, write it down, give you a final number, and we'll go from there. Okay? Great. Alright, let's see what you have here. We'll start with the Swiss rolls. Looks like we have quite a few here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me just check my chart here. It looks like Swiss rolls are going for $1.69 a piece. And you have 5. Okay, so it looks like we have, I can offer you 8.45 for the Swiss rolls. Now, again, we'll add all these numbers up at the end, and if you're satisfied with that, we can go from there, okay? Oh, what do I think of Swiss rolls? I actually love them. Those are very delicious. It's funny, they went, looks like they went down in value just a little bit. I think like 2 weeks ago they were going for like $1.82 a piece, yeah. That's the thing, is the numbers, they're always fluctuating, but it's okay. Hopefully you'll have some other good wins here. And actually, it looks like you do. Because you have Cosmic Brownies. Now, Cosmic Brownies have a pretty good value in general. Looks like you have 5 of these as well. Now, these go for quite a bit, in general, but I actually love Cosmic Brownies. Say it's because my name is Cosmo, and I was a little tubby boy, and everybody used to call me a Cosmic Brownie. They used to call me Cosmic Cosmo. So I was just a little chubby boy. And they kind of hold a special place in my heart. So I think we will definitely, I can offer you a little bit more than the going price for these. Which, let me just check what that is. Yeah. So the Cosmic Brownies are currently going for $2.86 a piece. I can offer you $2.95 each. What's that? I think $3.02 is a little bit over what I would be willing to pay. Yeah, no, that's a little bit more than I was thinking. You want to meet in the middle and just say a solid 3 across the board? Yeah? Okay. Well, that's easy math. So, we'll do it anyway. 3 times 5 they went to the other sales rep, Jeremy. Jeremy did not offer anywhere near as much as I did with this one. I think he only got to 64 or 65 maybe. And then Jeremy just ate all of them right in front of him. So that's just kind of how that goes. Don't deal with Jeremy if you can avoid it. Don't tell him I said that either. Okay, so moving on. You have another really good one right here. Zebra cakes. These are actually quite valuable. And we don't get them in as much as we used to. You would think we would, but they're just weirdly not as common. So it looks like you have 4 of these, which that's very solid. Because we actually don't get the zebra cakes in as much as we used to, these actually have gone up in value. Like 2-3 years ago, these were not going for anywhere near what they're going for now. I think they were like under $2 a piece back then. And now they actually have gone up. They're currently going for $2.33. Yeah. This is a good deal. So I can offer you $2.33 each package, not each individual cake. How does that sound? Okay. So $2.33 $9.32. That's a good trade. You will not regret that one. And we sell these pretty quickly. Again, because we just haven't been getting as many in these days. Not sure what happened. Yeah, and it's funny because they're still quite popular. Okay, let's see here. What's the next? What do you got? Oh. This is quite the... We don't get these either as much. A big old bag of the Little Debbie's mini powdered donuts. It's the whole bag. Yeah, sometimes we get a lot more of the little packages of them. For us to get a whole big bag like this, that is something. So I'll have to check. Yeah, I'll have to see what we can do about that. I might actually have to ask my manager. Let me just check. Hold on. What do we usually give for like a big bag of the Little Debbie's? Yeah, the powdered donuts. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I am being told that I can offer you $6.76 for this bag. That's not what you were hoping for. What if would it help if I just bumped it up to 7? It would. Okay. Alright. I can do 7. Yeah. I'll add that to your total here. 7 even. Okay. Now, what is next? You have had so many things. Let me see here. Oh. You brought us in some classics and a pretty good staple. Oatmeal cream pies. Yeah. These are probably the most common thing we have here. But, we sell them. They're a pretty good staple to have in the store. So, we always take them when we can get them. And wow, you brought a lot of these. That is a lot of oatmeal cream pies. Oh, hold on. I missed one. Okay, how many do we have here? So many. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I will say that because these are a pretty common, well, they're objectively the most common product we get in. They don't go for a lot. We don't usually give people, like I know some places will give you like $1.10, $1.20. That's rare, first of all. I see people they come in here all the time. They're like, oh, the place down the street, they told me they would give me $1.05 for all these. Just each. And I will be like, I don't believe you. They're so common. And that's fine. Then go take it there. Like, my answer is always, well, then why aren't you taking it there? Just go down there and give it to them if they're going to give you that much. We give, I believe the going rate here is 89 cents a piece. I know it's a little low. Again, there's no shortage of them. We get them all the time. It's not really something we're looking, there's nothing special about these. So we tend to just kind of lowball. If you want, because that would come, if you have 10 of these, that would be $8.90. I could offer you 9 for the whole thing. Just to make it easier. If that helps it just a little bit. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. So I will give you 9, even. And again, it's one of those things, it's easier to just get rid of them all in one place, right? And again, I don't believe people are actually still giving people $1.15 each. That is just so not true. And if they are, it's because they're selling them for way more than they're actually worth. And they just don't even care at that point. Okay, that was let me just see where we're at here. 8:45, 9:32, 7, 9, That's pretty good. You are definitely gonna go home a richer person. So now we have... okay. The birthday cake bars. Gotcha. Alright, these are actually one of my favorites. But, again, they are very common. We get a lot of them in. And I don't see myself giving you more than, around the going rate. I'm not gonna go up or do anything special. Well, okay, maybe, we'll see. I know you are bringing in quite a bit of stuff, and I actually saw a couple rare things, so who knows, maybe I'll do good on you for some of those. Alright. So it looks like you have 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And you are hoping to get what for these? Just so we don't waste each other's time. Because I know some places will pay you a little bit more for these. Okay. Okay, we're not that far off. You were hoping to get 190. These, the going rate here is 177 right now. So, we could meet you at, I can do 180, but that's about as good as I can do. I'm already kind of going over what I would like to anyway. Like I said, the going is 177. I usually go for 175, but you're very sweet. And that pun is intended. And I would like to, do more business with you in the future. So I will offer you 180 for each one of these. Does that seem okay? Okay. Alright. 80. It's going to be 1080. Yeah, that's a good deal. Okay. Alright. What else do you got now with you? Oh, we're getting to the good stuff. Alright. Strawberry shortcake rolls. Now these are very popular. They go for a lot. And you have quite a few of these. 5 strawberry shortcake rolls is quite a good amount. I can definitely offer you some good money for this, for all of this. So, we'll start with what were you hoping to get for each one of these? Yeah, no, that's reasonable. $4? Okay. $4 a piece is definitely high. Now, they do sell very quickly. They are popular. They're somewhat rare. But it's more that they're just expensive and in demand. All that real fruit in here, it's practically like, picking a strawberry right off the bush. And we call these healthy snacks, right? So, let's make a deal. I can't do 4 each, but I could do I can do 380. The going price right now is 367. No? Okay, alright. Well, the best I can really do would probably be... Let me see. Yes, I can do... Would you take 390 each? 392. I don't know. 392 is a lot. That's a lot more. I know. I promised I would do good on you for these ones. Okay. Yes, we'll do, how about 391? Is that okay? My. Okay, 392 it is. It's gonna be 1960. Okay, perfect. You drive a hard bargain. But these are definitely worth it. And now we're actually, I believe, are we done with the Little Debbies? I think we are. And then you said you have a couple Hostess. Oh, you do. Hostess cupcakes. These are very valuable. And they go for a lot, so these are probably some of the best selling things we have. So I can definitely offer you good money for this. I just want to check, because I do know that there was a price change recently. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah, okay. No, actually. These are still going for quite a bit. I can offer you $4.36 each package. Now, I don't know if I can do $4.50. That's a little bit high. They haven't been $4.50 in years. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are classic, they're iconic, they're delicious. I just don't know if I can give you $4.50 for just the two of these. So 9, I can do $4.40. How does that sound? Okay, perfect. 4.40 times 2. It's gonna be $8.80. And then you said you had one more thing for me. And, what was that? Oh. Really? Let me see that. Oh my. Oh wow. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Wow. The Hostess orange cupcakes. Oh my goodness. How did you get one of these? I I'm not joking. I haven't seen one of these in... I feel like I have to be careful touching these. I have not seen one of those in a long time. Wow. Yeah, of course I'm interested. How much are you hoping to get, though? Because this is the kind of thing that you can basically name your price, and I'm not willing to go too crazy. And of course, for a collector's item like this, I mean, this is a shiny variant of the Hostess cupcakes. I mean, this is rare. I don't want to lowball you, so you give me an idea of what you're hoping to get for this. Okay. Let me think here. You're hoping to get $12.50 for these. Just this. $12.50. Let me check what our going rate is first, just to get an idea of what we're currently trying to get these for. Not that we almost ever get this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're trying to get these for around $9.32. And you're asking well above that, but you've been so good about everything else, and we really never see these anymore. This is so exciting, honestly, just to see this. You got yourself a deal. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you got yourself a deal. $12.50. I'm not gonna let that slide through my fingers. Okay. Yeah, these are just not something you see anymore. Alright. Well, that is everything. Quite a haul. And now I'm just going to put in the numbers here. So we have 8. Here, wait. 840. Oh, wait. Hold on. 8.45 plus 15 plus 9.32 plus 7 plus 9 plus 10.80 plus 19.60 plus 8.80 plus 12.50. Alright. So, my offer to you, and I will even do you an extra kindness here, it came to $147, so $100.47. I will offer you $100.50. That's even giving you a couple extra cents just to round it up. How does that sound? Good? Okay, perfect. Then it sounds like we have struck a deal, which is wonderful. Well, why don't you meet me back over? Well, you can just follow me back over to the front desk and we'll get you all checked out and get you out of here. All right? Perfect. All right, right this way. Wow. I am certainly impressed with your collection today, as well as how you handled yourself during the negotiations. It was a real pleasure getting to work with you today, and I do hope that you'll return soon. Absolutely. Just request my name the next time you call ahead, and I'll be available to help you during your next transactional trade. Now, let me just grab your check and get you back on the road, okay? Perfect. Hold on. There you are. All right. Hope to see you again soon.